Hi Gemini, welcome in. We're going to be doing what do you need to know right now. This is a timeless reading. I am recording it though on, I was going to say June. Well, I'm in your time frame here for your birthday, March 6th, 2026. But whenever you find it, whenever it finds you and it resonates, then that is the time it's meant for you, right? So let's take a look here for Gemini. Give it a good shuffle. Hope you're all doing well. It's been a long, cold winter here, as it has been elsewhere. Just coming out of the lunar eclipse energy. We're still in it for a little bit. It just kind of peters out over the next 6 months. So it's been a wild time of everyone on the planet shifting timelines. So we've got contract coming out. Let's get a couple more. Something coming into balance. To be fair. Another, look at that. Another energy of balance, yin yang. It's a number 22 card. Boy, the major, the master numbers have been coming out in these readings quite a bit. And one more. Ooh, look at that. Hubba, hubba. So sorry. Interesting. So I've got these two cards add up to a 10, and this one adds up to a 9. So again, I'm clearing the decks, clearing my space, but I am getting this closing out one cycle and starting a new. Let's take a look and see what that's implying towards for you, Gemini. Definitely something may have not been very balanced. We do have somebody who is well, some of you could have somebody coming in. I also want to say, because we have the inner masculine and feminine energies in all of us, this could be, like your masculine energy is embracing the feminine energy in some way, like really coming into coherence energetically. I'm going to apologize. We do have a fire or an accident going on. The alarm has been going off. Can't help that. But if you've got headphones on, it might be a little loud. I don't know. Judgment coming out. At a crossroads here. The devil coming out. Interesting. In the 7 of Swords. Whoa. Holy mother of cows. I said cows because there's cows on this card. What? There's a lot of deception, a lot of deceit with the devil and the 7 of Swords. I don't care for those cards together, but I love it that the judgment is here. It's like Archangel Gabriel. Let's see how it sits on the table with me. Archangel Gabriel blowing her horn right at the devil and the lies. It's like you're seeing through so much. It's like suddenly your eyes are open. Wow. Mina. I just was not expecting that. It's not often that I get that combination right next to each other. Whew. Good. The Fool. Yep. See ya. Bye. Bye. Bye-bye. I'm out of here. I see you for what you are, or see the situation for what it is, and I am out of here. I'm gonna go in a new direction. Oh, that's way too many. All right, come on here. Let's get this show together. Jeez. Oh, all right. Look at this. Look at these major arcanas. Holy cow. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 cards on the table. And 5 are major arcanas because we've got the Empress. Look at you, divine feminine energy. You're meeting, look at this. You're meeting this person. If this is a person, you're meeting it head on. Death, transformed. Middle row, all major arcanas. Love that. I feel like this is, I just got chills all the way down my legs. I love that. 8 of Swords. Yeah, that devil wants to keep you trapped. Queen of Wands, not happening. Not on my watch. Not on my watch. Hearing that so loud. Somebody is growing some balls and a backbone here. I don't know who this is, but wow. I just need one more card, Spirit. Thank you. Temperance. Temperance. Look at the major arcanas. Whatever you need to know, whenever you find this, something big is happening in your journey. I am going to take one that flew out and it landed right on top of the Empress. 5 of Coins. Interesting. But I'm not worried about it because you've got Mother Mary right there guiding this whole thing. That's the importance of that card from this deck. Mother Mary is overlooking this. I don't know if you pray to Mary or if you or what, or if you, maybe some of you've got like a statue of Mary. There could even be a Mary in your life. Oh, I love that. There could be a Mary in your life who is on the other side, who's guiding the situation. I do have this one that wants to show itself. 2 of Wands, new direction. I do feel like this is coming through. It's got a big question mark over it for me. So which direction do I go? What do I want? So putting that out to the universe, knowing that I feel very strongly. There's a lot coming off this table here. Wow. I want to say that if things have not been all right in your life up to this point, things are about to get pretty freaking amazing. They're about to, it's like everything comes into homeostasis, comes into balance, equilibrium, coherence, alignment. There is an alignment coming in here. I also want to say that if this is not someone coming into your life, that there is inner union happening here. You've been through transformation. You've been through hell and back. You've seen the deceptions that you and others have been telling yourself from day one up to this point. It's like, you know, we've all done it, right? We grow up and we're told things are this way or things have to be that way, or, you know, we're told a story of the world and the universe and how things work. But when we get to a certain spot in our journey, you know, whether you're awakened, know that you're awakened or not, something starts to click that says, something's not balanced here. Something doesn't ring true for me. I feel like you're at this space where your inner masculine and feminine energies are flowing together. They're working with one another. There's a new journey. You know how to manifest. But the devil certainly wants to keep you trapped in lies. You're not having anything to do with that. it's like, no way. Uh, wow. I am gonna put Mother Mary over here for a moment so I can see the Empress clearly. This is like you seeing your divinity, and how do I, maybe this question of the Two of Wands and the Judgment, this crossroads is maybe how do I express it out, right? All right, talk to me about the Devil and the Seven of Swords together here. Wow, a lot of lies, a lot of illusions, feeling or believing that you were trapped in something, and here it is. Still trapped in the mind here at the end of this spread here, but I definitely feel like it's just a snippet. It's like I feel like this Eight of Swords is more of a liberation. It's like now you're seeing clearly with that contract. I do want to say that there is certainly more awareness of your soul contract here. For some of you, this is going to be a soul contract with another masculine energy, male or female, doesn't matter, but coming in, and you balance each other out very well. Let me just take a look at the Devil and the Seven of Swords here. What flipped? Two of Cups, Three of Cups. I don't like that pair together either. This has got to do with a connection and a third party. Well, that just took another turn. It just kind of like brought me right down here. Some of you have a partner who is, interesting way to put it, dipping their toe in another pond. I don't know if that's something in specific for somebody, but dipping their toe in another pond. There is, but I feel like you're waking up. You are waking up to this situation. For others of you, it's not going to be another person. This could be just some sort of third energy that's bringing your partner joy when they're out of the house. For some of you, this is a divine feminine going on their own. Not taking that shit, not taking the injustice of it, not taking the imbalance of it, not tolerating it. The Empress takes charge of her life. She doesn't chase anybody. She doesn't try to make somebody fit into their life that doesn't want to fit in their life. She chooses her own path. She creates her own world. She's going to use this situation. You're going to use this situation to transform yourself and create the life that you desire and the life that you want. All of that just went sideways for me from what I was feeling initially. So you're waking up to this. I want to take a look at this Eight of Swords here. Yeah, I thought so. Liberation. You are seeing the light of day. You're no longer hiding behind an old mask. You're no longer pretending that you don't feel something going on. Even though someone says, no, you can come right out and ask somebody if they're cheating on you, and they're definitely 9 times out of 10 they're going to say no. But you're spidey senses are going to say something's off with that answer. And you're right. Something's off with that answer. You're relying on your own senses, your own intuition here, and you're relying on yourself to bring in balance and healing to the situation for yourself, whether that person comes along or not. Let's take a look at that man holding the heart. I'm very surprised at the direction that just took. Man holding a heart. What do you got to say for yourself? Is he somebody new? Is he somebody else? Somebody new. Ace of Cups. New opportunity. Something overflowing. I feel like for many of you, so if you are not coupled and this is not a breakup, this is you using your past partnerships and whatever happened there, because and using it for your own your highest good, because I feel like this one comes in and you maybe question, maybe the Devil and the Seven of Swords and the Eight of Swords is that old mindset of can I trust it? You can trust this. This is I do want to say be careful of the over gushing. There's going to be someone out there that's good. This is going to resonate with one or two where this is energy is going to be over gushing, and you're going to be set in a position to decide, let's just say it that way, what direction you want this to go in. You get to decide. But for others of you, this is a new love partner. This is a new chance at love, a new second chance at love. Maybe this could be someone that you were with before in the past that you found out you couldn't trust. But everybody does grow. I don't like it when people say, well, they don't change. A leopard doesn't change its spots. Well, people do mature. People do have a spiritual awakenings. I am proof of that. I'm not who I used to be. I'm not saying I was horrible, but there are things I used to believe that I don't believe now. There are things that I used to trust that were untrustworthy. So I'm more clear and discerning. So you know what I'm getting at here. And the Empress here, right in the middle, she trusts herself. She has her faith. She has her connection with the divine and with the Mama Earth, and she trusts herself in that connection, right? Your eyes are wide open this time, whereas before they may not have been, which is fine, because we all have to mature. We all have to go through situations of deception and deceit and things that are just done on the sly, and that are I'm hearing and controlling us and thinking that we need to be this way or that way, and relationships have to be this way and that way. But then where am I going with that, Spirit? But then we wake up, the blindfold comes off. I do feel like there is a new soul contract. Gotta write that down. But I mean, so yes, and now I remember where I was going. So people do evolve. But if this person is coming back from the past, which I don't have that on the table, I don't have the Six of Cups, that would say something to that effect for me. I do want to say you have transformed. The situation is transformed. This energy is transformed. I do want to say what once was out of balance comes into balance because there's been healing. And whether this is someone from the past or a new person coming in for the first time, the balance begins within you. You know what your truth is. You know, and you've called it in. You've called it in with the universe. You've dialed it up and you put in your order. And I feel like it's coming in now. But there might be a little bit of that old, can I trust it? Am I seeing everything for what it is? It could possibly trigger those old feelings and those old thoughts. Definitely could trigger that for a moment, but it balances out. I want to take a look at this Two of Wands, the new direction. Is this the right direction? It did come through with a question initially. Two of Wands for Gemini. What do they need to know? It's your choice. It's your choice. Plain and simple. Can't say anything else about that. Make the choice from the heart space. Follow your heart. Your heart knows what it feels. Your heart knows what it wants. Your heart knows what your soul came here to experience. And you've already experienced deceit and control and being left out in the cold, feeling unworthy. You've already experienced brushing things under the carpet, pretending you don't see, thinking that you're trapped in a situation and whatnot. But now you're awakened, you're transformed, you are, there we go, you're healed, and you are in your power. Male or female, doesn't matter. You're in your power. And you are ripe for this new beginning. Don't let it trigger you. If it does, take a look at it. But don't let it stop you. Because I do want to say your internal union has occurred. Masculine and feminine are balanced. And you're calling in someone who is also in inner union, so you can have outer union. Don't know if this is a twin flame. I did not have a lot of my twin flame cards out on the table. I had a few, but not all that would really speak to that for me. It could be, doesn't have to be, but it is certainly a new counterpart. And it's your choice, Gemini. It is your choice. New soul contract coming in, balanced. Ready to go. All right, final message, please, for Gemini. We got two. Oh, I love that. We've got a number 11 card, communication. It's going to be important for this connection to keep the communication very open, very raw, very vulnerable. Okay? Because that's where your freedom is going to come in. I feel like this is going to really take off. We are in the year of the fire horse right now as I'm recording this. So I feel like things are really going to take off. And the most important thing about a connection, a partnership that is where both counterparts are internally balanced and integrated, their masculine and feminine energies, is you both feel free. There's none of that 3D relationship traditional stuff. It's just You're a free sovereign being, they're a free sovereign being, but together you are powerful. You are powerful, but it's just so easy. It's so easy because you've both done the work. It is going to be important, though, to make sure the lines of communication and those old patterns of not speaking out or believing when you feel that somebody is lying to you, call them out on it if you feel it again. All right, stand in your power. Just, yeah, you've got this. I'm excited. That feels good. That feels really good. And look at that. We had the Emperor or Empress in the middle of the spread, and we've got the Emperor on the bottom of the deck. Yeah, Emperor's healed. Four of Swords coming in, ready for a new beginning. Page of Pentacles, Page of Discs in this deck, ready for a new beginning. Ready. If this is someone coming back from your past, they could be ready to learn about the new you. They're also ready to learn how, it's like they're trying on their new self with you, in connection with you. So you're both, you've become these new entities, but now when you come together, it's like, now we've got to try this on again. We can't make it the way that it used to. Some things are going to look familiar and feel familiar because that's the truth of the situation. But not all of it. A lot of it's going to be new, and it's going to start small, and it's going to be innocent, and it's going to be fun, and it's going to be playful, and going to move quickly. For some of you, it's going to move quickly into a committed, however you want to do it, whether it's a traditional marriage or a hand fasting, something. I don't know what you want to do, but some of you, it's going to be somebody that you certainly marry or have a long-term commitment with. Alrighty. Well, either way, I think this is going to be a long-term commitment because you've had to kiss a lot of frogs for this one, right? All right, Gemini. Thank you for joining me. If you're interested in a private reading, my email will be in the description box below, and I look forward to hearing from you. I love you, and take care.